Welcome back to Beyond the Scoreboard. As always, I am your boy Caleb, joined by today's guest, Shannon Sharper. What's, what's up, bro? How you doing?
Yo,
Hey, man.
ready to win some debates real quick?
We're gonna go. We might be arguing about some things today. Not arguing, but just discussing, just debating. Look, a lot happened over the past 48 hours in the baseball world since we put out our last stream, right? And I put out a couple short form videos since then, talking about more specifically the Phillies and things that I saw from them, considering that I am a Phillies fan, and then we'll definitely get into that. I want to start off first and foremost by saying thank you guys for the support you guys been giving on social media. The Instagram's been popping. Brendan's been doing his thing with that. The TikTok's been doing his thing. Go follow on both Beyond the Scoreboard 7 on Instagram, Beyond the Scoreboard on TikTok, and obviously here on YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Look, man, I'm gonna be honest here. All right, we're gonna get into obviously doing this thing. You know what I mean? Uh, we're gonna get into some talk here. All right. Obviously, the biggest trade of the deadline. He was able to make his first start yesterday in Eric Skubal. All right, picked up the loss though. Uh,
Sorry.
the Chicago Cubs have been playing very, very good baseball. The Dodgers actually been skidding the last 5 to 6 games. They haven't. This is their longest winning losing streak in a long time. Actually, definitely the longest losing streak of the season. They don't really lose 4 or 5 games in a row, and they just haven't been playing well. Their offense has not been hitting. That's really hasn't been like they just haven't been hitting, and the pitching, especially the bullpen, has been giving up too many runs. I'm just gonna say that's obviously the biggest trade. I think there are 3 teams in the National League that were winners,
Okay.
and the rest outside of one team that I'm going to talk about. I don't know if they're going to be a winner or a loser, depending. They addressed certain needs, but I don't know if it's going to end up in the end pushing them forward in the wild card.
Okay.
My winners, and we're going to get into that. You guys, you tell me your winners as far as the deadline goes. All right, Dodgers obviously the Dodgers, doing that. They didn't need it, but they did it. So you know what I mean. Getting Terra School, well, they didn't need him. They got him. I'd say the number one winner of the National League are the Chicago Cubs,
The
and
number one.
number one winner is the Chicago Cubs. The reason I say that is because they addressed all of their bullpen needs. They 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 needed bullpen help, and they got like 3, 4 relievers in these trades, and they didn't really give up much to acquire them. By the way, and they got
And Mets legend Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone exactly. They got Tyrone Taylor, but they did need another outfielder for outfield
Man,
depth.
I'll take Tyrod Taylor.
He's not the best as far as offensively goes, but he definitely adds some defense for them. And they're, in my opinion, the best defensive team in the MLB. They just are. They are phenomenal. With PCA, Nico Horner, Crow Armstrong, Bregman, like they're Suzuki has been playing a phenomenal right field. They're to me, they are the scariest team in the National League. Go ahead. I'll keep talking. My other winner, and I put out a video about this yesterday, and I'm not saying they are a winner because they could have done more. The Philadelphia Phillies. And watching their game yesterday against the Washington Nationals, you really see what Luis Arias brings to a team that has the level of talent that the Phillies have. All right. Luis Arias, as I stated in that video, if you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. It's on the YouTube right now. He is not a guy that is going to be the premier staple of your lineup and you expect to win. He's not. However, in this lineup, and hitting cleanup kind of threw me off in the beginning, but I was like, oh, but I understand why they did it. As when he comes over here, he leads the team in hits, doubles, and he's second in RBIs to Bryce Harper. So putting him behind Bryce extends the lineup even more. You remove Bohm from the 4 spot, and it also provides a level. And it happened in the first and second at bat of Arias yesterday. Trey and Harper get on before him, and what does he do? Gets a hit, drives him in. Like it was like clockwork, and his at bats were absolutely phenomenal. Like he does not strike out. Like when he gets to 2 strikes, I'm just like, yeah, what is he gonna do to put the ball in play? He's going to put the ball in play. He's only struck out 21 times this year, all season long. That's incredible because most of our lineup strike out almost 30 times in a month, if not more.
Each.
Each, exactly. So I'm not going to say the Phillies are winners per se because I do think they didn't address the two main needs they had, which we talked about, right-handed power bat and starting pitcher. They didn't get either of those. But they got a left-handed contact bat who was, out of all the bats that were moved in the deadline, he is the best bat that was moved in the deadline, and the Phillies got him. I don't know if you agree there, but I can't think of another bat that is better than him that was moved. So,
I mean, what do you define as better?
I'm a better hitter. Like I don't think Taylor Ward is a better hitter than Arias, and he's the other bat really that was moved.
I like Adele's production.
Joe Adele is a better hitter than Arias.
Yeah, but he's not a better.
Arias is the best bat that was moved at the deadline. Who else besides Joe Adele and Taylor Ward?
I mean, Nathaniel Lowe's he's having a good season, but
that's not moving me like at all. And I'm talking about and where you added him to this lineup, it was a necessity because we have way too many guys that punch out. He is not that now. He's going to add that level of like yesterday. It's on average that we're going to strike out 10 times a game. This Phillies team. We only struck out 4 yesterday. Now I don't know if it's a product of who we're playing, which is the Nationals. They're not the best team, or this is what that he's going to be rubbing off on these guys as far as you don't need to go hit a home run with 2 strikes. You can put the ball in play and pass it to the next guy. It is also hilarious that he got his hit in the first inning, and then the next pitch, Alec Bohm grounds out into a double play, and I was legit like, I was just like, this is just insane right now. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to live with that. But my other team that to me could be a surprise and could be a tough out if all these other guys get going, the San Diego Padres.
Okay.
They got Casey Mize and Robbie Ray yesterday.
Okay.
Really big pickups for them because they needed started pitching to add to Michael King. My losers, and this is where I think Casey Mize and Robbie Ray come into play. The Milwaukee Brewers did nothing of any significance for their team. If the postseason started today, who in the heck is starting game 2 of a postseason series for them? Who? Who's starting game 2 for a Braves postseason game? Because they didn't address anything either.
I think the Braves would be okay.
I don't think, bro. They're losing games because of their starting pitching.
Yeah, but I think they'll be okay.
I don't believe so.
They're gonna mash to death.
You think that?
They mash and they play defense. They don't really need like
they've
crazy
lost all of their playoff series in recent memory have been lost because of their pitching. And yes, they've mashed. Like in 2023, that was one of the best offenses in the last 20 years. Go look at those numbers from 2023.
Yeah, no, they were crazy.
They didn't hit in the playoffs, and their starting pitching got reeked. So it's not any better this year with Chris Sale being your number 1. He's phenomenal. But then after that, who do you got? Bryce Elder.
I like that. The one dude, the left-handed guy.
Schwellenbach.
Yeah, he's nice.
No, you talking about Brent Suter?
Yeah, he's nice.
Got my face, dog. Heck no. So those to me are the 2 biggest losers in all of the deadline. Are the Milwaukee Brewers and the Atlanta Braves because they had a chance to solidify themselves. Milwaukee Brewers right now have the best record in baseball, but I don't think it's going to be sustained. I don't think the Milwaukee Brewers are going to go on a significant run, bro. I'm telling you, like, I think they lose in the divisional round.
Yeah, it is.
I think they lose in the divisional round, the Brewers.
No.
And we're gonna get into our post trade deadline playoff predictions in a second. But
not a real one.
Why'd you do that over?
Huh?
In the American League, I got only one team that's really a loser, and I got another team that's a winner. The Red Sox to me are the winners.
And Red Sox, okay, yeah. Hey, they're gonna be.
They're gonna be.
I don't know.
They were my pick preseason to go to the World Series. and they're looking like they're going to be the toughest out.
They might win it. Like they might be just as good.
Between them and Tampa Bay, to me, I really, really like what Tampa Bay's got going on too. They addressed Liam Hicks at being the 4 hitter now, behind Caminero, got some protection for him. He's having an MVP campaign. The Yankees to me are the losers, bro. Like,
Yeah,
it's a shame with all the
and I
assets
get,
they have.
but I do like that the dude they brought up,
Oh,
Lombard,
Lombard is a stud, man. Lombard is so good.
and they finally let Volpe go. So maybe
I mean, they set him down. I don't know, let him go, but
they let him go.
they
Finally,
needed Liam. They needed to.
he has got to have the most chances in MLB history.
You think he had the longest leash?
The longest leash of all time.
You
Because there's no way you let him do 3 seasons of that production. on we hope he does better. Splits.
Yeah, it was bad. Lombard immediately made a spark yesterday with phenomenal defense and hitting a home run as his first MLB hit in the second at bat, which is pretty sick because his brother also made his minor league debut and also went deep, which was pretty sick.
Are you as high on Spencer as everybody else is?
No, I'm not. No,
me neither.
I'm not as high on him. I don't think he sucks. I'm not saying that. I don't think he sucks. I see him being involved in a trade package at some point.
I mean, people are acting like he's just like this master, and he's
better than Trent.
He reminds me a lot of Gallo.
Okay, explain.
He's like the in between of Gallo, and I'm trying to think of a power hitter that had decent contact rates. Okay, Gallo and Jay Bruce.
Okay.
He's like their baby, Chris Davis, the white one.
All right.
Because like he can make a little bit of contact, but he strikes out a lot.
He does.
And I just don't know how you can be so high on somebody who strikes out that much. And then you look at, but then Judge is like that too. But the production's a lot different.
Very much so.
Yeah. I don't know how Manny Ramirez and them drove in like 160, and Judge is hitting 60 homers, and he's not even getting close to that. Like, do you ever think we'll see like a 150 season?
150 RBI?
Yeah. Think about how nuts that is.
I think that's entirely team dependent.
But I don't know if you could trust these new age guys anymore with runners and bases and stuff.
No, but I don't think we'll see it anymore because one, all of the guys that you're mentioning were also 300 hitters. Like they were just worth 300 hitters, but the rest of those guys in front of them got him on base at a high clip that they were able to do that. These teams don't get on base at a high enough clip anymore.
Right. And I'm saying, look, Judge's most in his career was 144.
Mm-hmm.
So he's still 2 games. I mean, he's still like 2 months away. He needs 25 more to get to 100. Manny Ramirez is 169.
Oh, you talking about? I thought you said 150. So yeah, I mean.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 2 games from that, but still like a month away from. Like, that's nuts. Yeah. Think about what that looks like.
Mm-hmm.
160 RBIs. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Albert Bell did that like 4 times in a row.
That's wild. But the baseball's not the same way because those usually were the 3 hitters and the 1 and 2 hitters were high on base percentage guys. So they were able to do that. Nobody's doing that anymore. Like, nobody is doing that. Usually,
it wasn't Albert.
You don't base the most too. And think about it. That 144 RBI season was like all-time great. So it's like he's gonna have no one's gonna have that high of a season again. Like, even if he's getting 50 homers, it's just not gonna happen. He got 130, 135, but nah, he's nobody's gonna get 150, 160 anymore. It's not gonna happen at all.
Now you think with 165 RBIs, 44 homers, and a 333 average, what do you think his OPS was?
I'd say 1250.
1105.
Really?
What do you think his OPS plus was? So keep in mind, 330 165 RBIs, 44 homers,
160,
174.
24.
That's crazy to think about. He had 44 homers and it's only 170. He was only 74%. Not only is a crazy way to say that, but if you look at like I think Judge had a year where he was like almost 200.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was 210 at 311, 1111. So 1.1111. And then he had 130 RBIs with 62 homers. But look, the difference in OPS was only 0.06. 0.006. But his OPS plus was 210. That's what I try to tell people is like the average hitter was better.
Yeah.
During that time. Think about it. If he did that exact same season, so Manny Ramirez had the exact same season, he would have been like 200 OPS. Even 100% better than the average player. See what I'm saying? Like that's how much worse the average hitter has gotten.
Yeah.
It's so weird. It's so weird to think about that though. Like that's why OPS plus is kind of difficult to take serious because you can have a number that's so close, but yet because the era is different, the OPS plus is different. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, no. And Judge has three years over 200. 24, 25, and 2022. Basically all his MVP years.
Yeah, I mean, look, man, it's definitely the game is definitely not what it was when those guys were coming up. You know, like it's just different. It's just different. So, you know, numbers are, and I was talking about this with my dad yesterday. Like, it's just a different. You have to get away from the fact that baseball is not played the same anymore, and it's pretty much all true, like three true outcomes. It's homer, walk, strikeouts. And that's pretty much what the game is now. And
yeah.
And we just you got to get used to it. And I know it's not what a lot of fans, especially like purist baseball fans, enjoy because they're like, yo, like a lineup should be constructed with multiple guys being able to get on base at a high clip. And yeah, you got a couple boppers in there, but like 1 through 9, everyone is trying to just hit the ball just as far as you can, and then they don't care if you strike out 3 times as long as you hit that 3-run homer at the end of the game. That's really all it matters anymore. And that's why I appreciate a guy like Arise in this lineup. I do.
Yeah.
Because he balances it out the way it's supposed to be. What the Phillies have been missing in the playoffs is exactly what he provides. Somebody who's not going to punch out, who's going to work a 10-11 pitch at bat against a pitcher in a tough situation. And with runners on scoring position, he's batting 360. So like he is phenomenal. And he has the third highest batting average of all time with 2 strikes in 297. Sorry, second highest batting average of all time in 297. Tony Gwynn is batting 302 with 2 strikes. Arias is second all time. That's just unreal. You know what I mean? So go ahead.
No, I'm with you. Would you take is he the closest to Tony Gwynn we'll see?
Yeah, I think he is.
Like ever.
Yes, because of again the way the game is going now. No one is doing this. No one is trained like this. The one that I said like, especially when high school years or whatever, was Altuve because of how he would hit, but he also started sacrificing his average for some power. Like he just was like, oh, like I can in Minute Maid I can hit 25 to 30 if I hit 290, and that's what he does. He'll still hit you 300. He'll still do it. But like he's not chasing average how he was in the first few years that he was here.
Yeah, no, he would only hit like 15.
Yeah. So now he's like,
oh,
start lifting stuff because that Crawford box is calling my name. And honestly, don't really blame him. You know what I mean? Like it is a more valuable thing, even though he would steal a lot of bases in his prime, and he was that guy that can stretch a single to a double. So he was that like valuable slap hitter type of contact hitter that I think is a valuable piece of the lineup. But when he started figuring out that he could just elevate a little bit more and hit 25 instead of 18, hit 27, still hit 295, close to 300, but then he's sacrificing that 310, 315, 320. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a give and take there. Arias does not care about that. Like he literally does not care. There is times where you can see him trying to pick his spots to go deep, but He like in the WBC for whatever reason, this guy just goes deep every game. I don't understand it. And then he just comes to the big league, he just forgets about all of it. So it's like
And I don't think it's a forget situation. I think he just like he's protecting his average when he's in MLB. When he's in the WBC, he's just playing with his boys.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
But like he would make more money. I think. Well, I mean, he doesn't really have a great swing for hitting homers anyway.
Like mechanically, no, he does not.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, mechanically, I wouldn't give him a very high rating.
But I think that it's like pretty cool that he just has figured out what works for him.
Yes, Bubba.
To this elite of a level.
I can't.
Like, this isn't something that it's like,
happening?
I don't think, and Carlos Correa explained it best on an interview, because you know how you said like certain, like Stephen Kwan, like you called him like he's a lucky hitter, like he's just lucky. Like, I don't think Arias is a lucky hitter. Now, Carlos Correa explained it like that because people have said this, oh, he's lucky because he doesn't have the highest barrel, the bat speed. He doesn't, his exit velo is not the highest. Like all of it would tell you that he's a lucky hitter. But if you see, and it was like for the ones that have played with him have seen how he goes about his routine, he is doing that. Like wherever he's going to hit the ball is because he said he was going to hit the ball there. Like there's been so many times he said where Carlos Correa said that he was on deck and Arias would literally say,
you can't open
Arias would literally say, this at bat, he's gonna pitch me this and that. I'm gonna hit a short. I'm gonna hit it over. Like he plans what he's gonna do at the plate, and he does it. So I don't think that's lucky per se. Maybe a guy like Stephen Kwan is. He has good bat to ball, but like I don't know. You tell me what you think. I don't think Arias is a lucky hitter. I think he means to do what he does. I don't think
There's a little bit of luck in baseball, but I mean, I am inclined to agree that he's not as like Kwan is lucky.
Okay.
But Arias, his numbers kind of match up with his production. Like he doesn't have a really low expected batting average or anything like that. Mm-hmm. It's usually about right. It's because there's like a honey spot, a soft that he can hit. Where that if you hit it like 83 at like 10 degrees, it's gonna make it over shortstop, but not enough to get to the outfielders. And he hits that like often. So it's like yes and no. I think it's partially like a lack of ability, and then like a lack of athleticism, and then partially mostly a skill to put the bat on the ball. Mm-hmm. So that's what I would say. I mean, he's awesome in a different way. Would I say is like my preferred style? No. But for your lineup, what you guys have specifically, I think it could be good. Like that's how it's supposed to work. It's supposed to be like because you need like you guys have all the boppers you need. Like you don't need any more boppers. You needed Justin Crawford to be good at what he does, and he hasn't really been as good as I would like him to be. And then Marsh has been good. Like you have pieces, but if Arias will keep you from having that game you had against Arizona.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? When you guys went like hitless for like what was it, like 5 innings or something?
In game 7, you mean?
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And you had 3 total, right?
I think we had 3 total, yeah.
Yeah, it was 1 from each of the
guys.
Was it 1 Trey, 1 Bryce, and 1 Schwarber?
It was 1 Bryce, 1 Schwarber, and I think 1 Bohm. He had a homer.
And that's it. So like he'll keep you from having games like that.
Yeah. Because
he can sneak out, or he can get that starter out, a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Maybe he takes, maybe he has a 7.64 pitch at bat, so that's 15, 18 pitches, and he's not gonna punch out. He does ground and double plays a lot.
He does.
Mm-hmm. So that could suck. But
I mean,
but you already had to. But here's the thing: why are they so high on Bohm, like being like top in order? Because
you know why
you're gonna put two like double play merchants
artists
right behind each other.
You know why it is, bro? Dave Dombrowski and for whatever reason, the front office and coaching staff loves the fact that Bohm makes contact with the ball. Like they view him as a great contact guy. He's 6'5", 225. He can't run. And when his launch angle is always negative, it's like that's not valuable in the slightest.
I agree.
But he drives in. I think he had like over the past few years he's driven in the second or third most runs on our team. Yeah, but that's because it only happens in certain spots when Harper is on second base, so he can't ground into a double play. Like that's literally when he does. Bro, yesterday, I'm telling you, yesterday was the epitome of like, this is what we're gonna see. I would much rather just play Brian De La Cruz or Derek Hill and just move it. Like you cannot have Arias and him back to back.
Yeah.
Like over the course of the rest of the season. Like again, I love Arias. I'm excited that we have him.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you put somebody who like hits a lot of singles, he's gonna be on first base a ton for this guy that is a walking double play. He has 15 on the year. He has the highest ground ball percentage of the entire team. He's one, I think, third in the MLB. Like it's insane to me. So like
honestly, I'd rather see him strike out than what he's doing now.
I would much rather that.
I'd rather see him strike out trying to hit a home run.
Yes. If his batting average was 230, but he hit me 25 to 30, I'm okay with it. I don't care. I don't care if he hits 260, which he's not even close, but I don't care if he's hitting 260 with 12. What does that do me? Like, what does that do for me? I can't wait till he's off my team this year, bro. He's a free agent at the end of this. I can't wait. If they re-sign him, I'm not watching. Like, it's just...
Yeah. You got to sign him back to the max, too.
Bro, if they give him, like, a 5-year deal... Oh, my gosh, dude. That's just, like... I think everybody's right. He got booed as soon as he touched the ball yesterday. Like,
I don't know. I don't know what he could be seeing that he wants to just keep doing the same thing over and over again.
I think he physically can't.
I
I'm not. It's not even a joke because there's been 6 years, bro, and nothing. He's never changed. There's nothing. There's like, he can't do it. He physically cannot do it.
Nah, he could do it.
No, he can't, Brendan. He physically can't.
He could do it.
He's incapable of lifting the baseball at a consistent clip. He's incapable of doing it. There's no other explanation because nothing screams unvaluable like what he's done over the past 6 years, and he hasn't changed. Like, he can't. Either he's full-blown moron thinking this can work, or he is, like, I think, incapable of changing. And I really don't think he's capable of doing it.
So, like, is his career over?
I think he's a perfect Cleveland Guardian.
Yeah, me too.
Or a Cincinnati Red. I think he's a perfect like guy for a team like that.
Yeah.
He's a 7-hitter for a contender, 7 or 8 hitter for a contender. Not a
My thing is
guy.
But also the other thing I worry about with the Phillies is y'all might have the worst infield defense of all time.
No, we do. Yes, it's very bad.
Like, I'm talking about the worst. And y'all just moved y'all best infielder to the least valuable spot.
Yes. To accommodate 28. I'm not even calling by his name anymore. To accommodate him moving, that's where we put him. Josh, please, man. We're not.
Hey, the Mets ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna lie.
They going home.
Yeah. Go Mets to a different city.
I want to get into a early, but not really so early, playoff prediction. All right? I'm going to read off the standings to you.
Okay.
And I want you to tell me what changes, okay, from now until October 1st, okay? Starting with the National League, the 3 division leaders. Number 1 seed is the Milwaukee Brewers at 70-43. Number 2 seed, LA Dodgers, 69-45, and the number 3 seed, Atlanta Braves, at 68-45. I don't think Milwaukee gives up the lead in their division. I don't think the Dodgers give up the lead in their division.
No, they're not.
the Phillies have to go on a little bit of a run to catch Atlanta, but there's still 2 months left, and I think it can happen because they already got as close as 2 games left.
Quick point though.
Yes.
Why? And this is what I'm trying to tell people is like, you see how the Dodgers, their record is pretty much in line with the other good teams in the league.
Yeah.
So what people need to understand is you can have a good team. That doesn't mean you're about to go 90-12.
Mm-hmm.
So like they still have to win games.
Mm-hmm.
And there's still teams winning right alongside them. So like this is what I don't understand about people is like you have to understand like they're not gonna just because they have Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, blah 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 blah, all the people they have, they're not all gonna hit, and they're definitely not all gonna hit at the same time. They're not gonna have 17 hits per game.
Yeah.
So that's why I say their lineup isn't. Baseball's still gonna even out no matter how many good players you have. It's still gonna even out, in a sense. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so. Like people who are like upset about the Dodgers, like there's other teams who win the same amount and they pay way less. I'm not even way less. The Chicago Cubs have a high payroll too, by the way. And I don't think the Brewers do.
No.
I think they're pretty cheap. They're running pretty cheap.
But think about it, the Brewers also had the number 1 seed last year.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, they're coming. Yeah, this is their second year.
Yeah, second year with the best record in baseball. And
yeah, so like
we
gotta like understand that it still is baseball. Like it's still played in between the line, in the box, on the mound. It's still played. Like those guys are good. They're really good careers, but when they're together, somebody's got to make outs. You're always gonna rely on 2 or 3 players, regardless of whatever team you have. You can have an all-star team, and still 2 or 3 players are gonna do well. The other 6 are gonna do bad, right? Because they got to make 27 outs.
Look at the National League All-Stars. They had 3 hits.
Right.
Like
so you see what I'm saying though? Like. It's like we're paying to have an extended 2 or 3. So like we're trying to make so like if we get production from someone else, but it's not buying championships, it's not buying anything, it's just buying the opportunity, a better opportunity per at bat, like a 3% increase. Because you got to think like the worst hitter in the league, I'm gonna say someone who actually bats every day. I'd say let's say 200, and the best hitter is gonna bat around 300. Right, that's 10% difference. Right, so you're just hoping for a 3% increase each at bat. That's all we've got. There's a 3% better chance each at bat. You know what I mean? So that's why people got to be careful. Like they want all these what's it called? They want floors and they want salary caps, but they don't realize that they're just taking money out of players' hands and giving it to the owners. That's all they're doing. That's all that's going to change. It's not going to make it more balanced.
For them not to do anything with it anyway.
Exactly.
They're not going to do anything with it. So it doesn't
No,
really
exactly.
Like, so I think what changes, what flips with the division leaders, I think the Dodgers will end up with the best record in the MLB.
You think so? You think we'll get to 1?
I do because, like I told you, the Brewers did not really do anything to address their pitching staff. Mizorowski's phenomenal.
So how many wins is that? 108?
I think.
Think 100 does it? 102?
I think 102 does it. I think the Brewers are going to win 99 to 100. So I think they're going to be right there, right there fighting for it. I just think ultimately the Dodgers will I
feel that.
At the end of the season.
You think the Cubs stay around? They going to hang around or no?
So the wild card, the top 3 wild card teams are the ones that get in. The Cubs, who have a 5-game lead on anybody else, they're at 65 and 49. So they're not far off from Milwaukee.
That's what I'm saying. Do you think the Cubs can come up and get that?
They could do it. I still think Milwaukee in the regular season will stick with that lead. Well, just like they're going to be winning too much for the Cubs really to catch up. Not the Cubs are going to be losing by any stretch. Okay. I just think that they're just going to be.
So you think they get closer to the 90 range then?
Yes, I think the Cubs will be more like 90, 91.
Okay. And you think the Milwaukee will be upper 9s?
Yes.
So you think that's pretty much a blowout?
Like I said, they're going to be fine. I think that they're going to be fine with the Dodgers. If that's the case, I would have said the Cubs are going to be fine with the Dodgers. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm thinking they both end up 93s, 94s.
Ooh, okay. So you think it could be a really, really close race?
I think, yeah, because I'm thinking mid-90s for both.
Okay.
Because, I mean, that's that Cubs team. And the PCA is going to play at an MVP level. He like we said, they addressed, right? They addressed the thing. They addressed the things they needed.
They're gonna
They
be
have a
scary.
decent team. The ballpark is nice.
Mhm.
Swanson is probably, other than Mookie, probably the best shortstop.
Well, Bobby, but okay.
Bobby, no, I'm talking about out of those
Oh, I
that
okay.
list.
Yes.
Because you got to think, your shortstop, your catcher, and your center fielder are the three most important positions.
Yes.
So they have the center field, the best defender in baseball,
And baseball, yes.
and probably the best shortstop, other than maybe Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts and him, they're kind of a toss up. In terms of defensive shortstop. And then, I mean, I don't know. It's tough. I think Milwaukee could get walked down if they don't.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do. I just think with the lead that they have right now, they're going to win at a consistent clip to kind of keep it there. Now,
They got a series against them too, don't they?
They still play them, I think, a couple more times, if I'm not mistaken.
See, that's what I'm saying. You mess around and win 9 of 12 or 10 of 15. Shoot, that's the 5-game stretch right there.
And the number 2 and 3 wild card seeds are the Phillies, sitting at number 2 right now, and the Arizona Diamondbacks have a 1-game lead over the Padres in that wild card. Now, I think only one of those changes. I think the San Diego Padres are going to be that third team to get in. I don't
really.
Yes, I don't think the Diamondbacks are going to have enough over the rest of the season.
Me neither. They've been playing pretty bad too.
Yeah, they've been a little bit of a skid. They're just been like, eh. And then San Diego did get better with their pitching staff.
Yeah, getting Robbie Ray and
yeah. Then they have more star power as it is. Like,
yeah.
So I just think that San Diego gets in there. So now, as we see it, National League playoff bracket side would look like Milwaukee's the number 1 with Dodgers number 2. Those two have buys. Atlanta will play the San Diego Padres in a 3-game series, and the Chicago Cubs will host the Philadelphia Phillies in a 3-game series.
I got 2-2-0 sweeps.
I think the Phillies beat the Cubs in a 3-game series.
Okay.
With Wheeler and Sanchez, yes, I do.
I know it's gonna be tough.
Now,
I do think they sweep them. So it's Phillies and what's it called?
You think San Diego beats Atlanta?
No, I got Atlanta.
San Diego. Okay.
Yeah, I think the 4 best teams will come out.
Really?
Yeah, I think this is one of those rare years where the 4 best teams.
So you have Milwaukee, Dodgers, Atlanta, and Philly as the 4 best teams.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, despite the records, I know that the records don't say that, but I'm saying I think so.
Team wise, I understand what you. Yes.
Because I think the Phillies is probably the second most complete team. You guys are missing a bullpen, but you have
just addressed it. But yeah.
I guess you did. Hey, but you have the best closer or second best closer. Well, I'd say best.
Duran has been the best National League
closer. Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah. He's because and then
Cleveland's closer is unbelievable. That guy.
Who, Cleveland?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Unreal.
Yeah, he's a beast. You have and then you obviously have 2 MVPs. You got what's his name? Trey Turner. Hopefully he'll show up at some point to do something. Arise is going to be a nice little pickup, nice little person to have on base. You guys are like obsessed with this like contact hitter at the 4 spot too. What's with that?
It's a great. I think what they did with Arias, I think they had no choice but to put Bohm there. I mean, even though I would have never done it, they could have put Schwarber there, but I think they did it because I do believe in the playoffs they're gonna want Schwarber to have the most at bats, and you know how he gets in the playoffs. Like he's gonna he's a
but you got to lead off with 4 lefties.
Well, 3 of 4 lefties because Turner's in second.
Oh, Turner's in. Okay.
Yeah, Turner's.
So you got 3 of your first 4, or lefty.
And Turner in the 2 spot. I mean, Turner over his last 44 games is hitting .315. And I'm not the biggest Trey Turner guy, but he does have that in him. For me, it's not even about his hitting; it's about his defense.
I mean, you've seen his WBC too. That 1 year, he's unreal.
He has the ability to just get on a heater, and if that comes at the right time, this lineup gets scary. Because Bryce is also one of the most clutch guys in baseball.
Yeah. What do you do with Milwaukee?
What do you mean? What I do with them?
I'm saying y'all got a series, 7 games.
If we play them, so again, I think the Phillies get the edge. I think the game, yes, because of their pitching staff.
Yeah,
like Mizorowski is going to shove. Mizorowski versus Sanchez is going to be an insane matchup. But Mizorowski,
I think Sanchez outlasts him though.
That's exactly where I was going to go. I think Mizorowski can give you 5 elite ones, but Sanchez can get you 7 for sure. You know what I mean? Like he just does it. And the Phillies also lead the MLB with 15 shutouts. And that's with Wheeler, Sanchez, and Luzardo, who was also phenomenal again last night. So it's like those 3 guys at the top in a game 1, 2, and 3. It's super hard when you only have Mizorowski and then you don't even know who would start a game 2 right now. Like you just don't even know. That's why you needed a guy like Casey Myers or Robbie Ray, or maybe both of them, like the San Diego Padres did, to at least give you some Kevin Gausman to at least give you some playoff experience and somebody to take the pressure off Mizorowski, because Mizorowski is going to have to be basically perfect in a game 1 to get that win. And the Brewers' offense is not this like insane thing. They're good. Don't get me wrong. I like Terang. I like Churio, Yelich, but Contreras. But Contreras has been on a very bad slump over the past.
Yeah.
Very bad.
Yes.
And this is against like your occasional like number 4, number 5 starter. You're going to be facing 3 basically number 1s.
Yeah, I know.
Now, I'm worried about our offense. It's just I am. I really am, because of you never know how bad they're going to get.
Oh, hey, one thing you also didn't take into account, you're not getting the game 1 Sanchez.
That's what I was going to go with. That's exactly what was going to be my next point. You making it for me. You're going to have a bridge game with Painter or Nola. Whoever's pitching best down the stretch is going to get that game 1 start most likely. But also, if you do sweep like we expect them to win game 1 and 2 in the wild,
you have a day off.
You have a day off, and Luzardo's going to get that game 1.
That would be nice.
And you probably could just turn it back over to Sanchez in game 2. So it's like,
yeah, you need to take care of business. If you get them,
yes.
Do not sit there and play with them or win the first game and then throw Luzardo. No, don't do none of that. Mm-hmm. Just go right ahead. Go Sanchez, Wheeler. Boom, get that over with.
Because Luzardo is also the best road pitcher in the MLB. Like he's been the best.
See, these are the Ranger times.
This is would have been perfect, man. I miss Ranger. He would have been like, I wouldn't have had if we had Ranger.
Oh my God, I wouldn't even be worried.
All of this goes out the window. Like,
yeah,
it's literally like who's gonna beat the Phillies type of thing. Like who's gonna match up pitch for pitch with them.
Yeah.
But that 4th game of a playoff series is gonna scare me. If
it matters.
If we go 3 with the wild card guys, now we have to pitch all 3 of those guys, and then game 1 is gonna be Nola or Painter. I don't feel comfortable with that at all.
Well, and it also mess up because now what's his name will have to go. We'll go game 2.
Sanchez.
Yeah, if you go 3 games,
mm-hmm.
he'll have to go game 3.
Yeah. Yep.
And then 7, hopefully.
Yeah.
Because you want to get that number 1. Like for people who don't know, if you're in a series, you want to get your number 1 in there twice.
Yes.
Before game 6.
Before game 6. Mm-hmm.
Because if he's not available and you have a closeout game and you're down 3-2, you don't want to have that situation. Right? So if he has to pitch a game 3, then he's only going to be available for game 7, where they could lose in game 6. Mm-hmm. That's why what Yamamoto did was so special.
Yes.
Because he had pitched game 2. No, was it game? Did he go game 1?
He pitched the game, I think 1.
And then 6.
1, 6, and 7.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So they got him in the second time for game 6, and then they even got him a third time for game 7. That was just him being a dog.
Yeah.
But
yeah. So that I think for the National League thing, I think the 3 best teams. I still think the Phillies with the Braves pitching staff doesn't give me much to go with. They mash, they do rake, especially when everybody's healthy. I give them that. But I don't trust their pitching. So as far as complete goes, I think it's the Dodgers and the Phillies as far as complete teams. But there are really good teams in the National League.
Yeah, well, you got teams with specialties. So like Cubs are specializing in defense.
Defense, yeah.
And then hitting.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the Brewers are doing pitching and hitting.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, but yeah, like you said though, that Dodgers team in that they do everything. They pitch, they hit, and they field.
Yep.
At an elite clip.
Yep.
from each position. I mean, not all of them are elite, but you know what I mean. On average, it's pretty elite. And then they, like we say, we have, you know, 2 other pitchers that will help. So like the Woblowskis and the people of that nature, where they could eat a start. Let's say we're up 3-0 or something, or, you know, 3-0. I wouldn't even play around. We can have like a Woblowski start, so we can have that game 1 with Yamamoto for the, you know what I'm saying? So like that's where we pay for the depth to have the people around and waiting. And then also, like I said, they've invested in their farm system. I mean, they got guys that are really throwing it.
Yep.
And that could easily be MLB starters. And they just in the farm system of the best team in the world.
I agree. American League. Before we go into our last segment, American League. All right. The 3 division leaders are the Tampa Bay Rays with the number 1 seed at 67-46. The Chicago White Sox at 59-53. And the Houston Astros have made their run over the past month and a half. And they're back in the lead. And beware.
Jordan is the best hitter in baseball.
And yes. And it's
like hitter. I'm not talking about nothing else. No, not the best player. He's the best hitter in baseball, right? There is literally nowhere to go.
At all.
You're really, honestly, like dead serious. Throwing the ball and hoping he doesn't hit it.
Yeah. Literally, yes.
Like that's it. That's all you can do.
Like you should just walk him type of thing.
It's honestly and it's got to be like insane to walk to the plate and just be like, yeah, if you throw it right here, it's over with. But also, if you throw it over here, I still could do something. But like he's just like he's unreal, and he's so gigantic. Yeah, and he hits the ball so hard.
He covers every part of the quadrant. And
literally, there's no cold zones.
Yeah,
there's none. And he's really good in like he doesn't strike out either. I was looking at this; he barely has over 100 strikeouts in a season.
Seriously?
Like barely. There's only like one season where he had like 104.
He's not even he's a power hitter that has insane contact.
But he's really not the crazy of power hitters. He just hits the ball hard.
He hits the ball very hard.
Is there a difference? Is there something to Is there something to call that? Because he's not gonna hit. He doesn't hit like 40 every year. But then he also doesn't strike out, and he also hits the ball like extremely hard. So I'm thinking it's like a hitter with power.
Yeah.
More than he's a power hitter. I would consider Judge a power hitter. Like he only really hits for power. I mean, obviously he hits, he hits. But I'm saying like his main commodity is power. Cal Raleigh, power hitter. But like
power hitter. Yeah,
Schwarber, perfect example, power hitter. But then like Harper, I would say a hitter with power.
I agree.
Yeah, or like what's another great like hitter with power? You could almost make the argument for Barry Bonds.
When he's on is a hitter with power.
Yeah, Barry Bonds.
Yeah,
hitter with power.
Yeah.
Yeah, like people like that. Albert Pujols is a hitter with power. Like I don't consider them power hitters until like your only source of production is
power,
is home runs. Yeah. Do you agree with that? Is that fair?
That's a fair assessment.
I think that's exactly what Jordan is.
He is.
What would you consider Shohei?
Shohei is a hitter with power. I don't think he's a power hitter. I think he's hitting 290 right now. Like he's a good hitter.
I think he's a power hitter.
You think Shohei's a power hitter?
Yes.
Yeah, but when he hits those, like he's in still. I mean, I guess though because
you see what I'm saying?
I'm looking at his average.
But you can still be a power hitter with good average.
But what makes him a power hitter to you? And not just a hitter with power.
His production is tied to his home runs. When he hits 50, you can't hit 50 without being a power hitter.
Sure.
And he strikes out a lot.
Okay.
Like he's not out here like, only like hitting this is what I'm saying. This is why Jordan is so hard to judge because he hits the ball that hard and also doesn't strike out. Shohei hits the ball that hard and sacrifices the strikeouts too.
Mhm.
Like Miguel Cabrera is a hitter with power.
Yes.
Like even though he had multiple years where he had 35 or more. But then I'd say like JD Martinez is a power hitter, or David Ortiz is a power hitter.
Mhm.
See what I'm saying? Manny Ramirez is a power hitter.
Mhm.
Because he struck out a good bit. He was like 130.
Mhm.
So it's like I think the strikeouts are where you have to make the separator.
Sure. I know what
You know what I mean? I think that's the threshold. When you get those high strikeouts, you got to be a power hitter.
I know what you mean. But yeah,
What would you say Acuna is?
Acuna's a hitter with power.
Okay, but then Matt Olson.
Power hitter.
Easy. See how it's easy? Like if you just like boom, like you strike out this many times, boom, you're automatically a power hitter. You just got to hit 30 or 40 homers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like Chris Davis was a power hitter.
Which one?
Both.
Both. Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah. No, they were nice though.
Yeah. When
They should have been on the same team. That'd have been hard.
That'd have been insane.
The Chris Davis brother, they would have called them the Davis brothers.
Davis brothers. Now this is not like the American League to me is like ew.
It's
Like,
pretty cut and dry. It's like Boston and then the field.
Yeah, but then like Boston's still like number 2 in the wild card right now. And it's like even after that, I mean obviously they started off pretty poorly. I think they're the best team in the American League
Yeah,
right
me
now.
too. Tampa Bay is right there.
I love Tampa. I just Boston's on a heater, dude. And they still haven't gotten Garrett Crochet or Roman Anthony back. So it's like they still missing a couple guys. And they're coming back very soon. So I think that Boston right now is my favorite to come out of it. The Yankees are the number 1 seed in the wild card. Boston's number 2, and Cleveland's got a game up on Minnesota and a game up on Texas and a game and a half on Baltimore, game and a half on Detroit. Like all the wild card is just like anyone can really make a run to it.
Yeah.
Outside of KC, Athletics, and the Angels, Toronto's still 4 games out of a wild card. So it's like anything can happen.
Yeah. Now Oakland surprises me.
They're 11 and a half back.
No, I'm saying with how bad they are.
Yeah.
You look at that lineup. That's a pretty good lineup.
Their pitching is horrendous.
I know.
Yeah, their pitching is awful.
But but look, you got Kurtz, you got Wilson, Soderstrom, Langoliers, Kurt Cortez. I don't even know what happened to Butler.
Oh yeah, I don't know either.
Hey, where's Brent Rooker at?
Still there.
Yeah, where?
Drive line.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Yo, they're hiding.
What do you think changes in the American League wild card? I think there's 2 things that changes.
I think the Yankees will slide. Wait, who's in second place? Total.
I think Boston overtakes the Yankees in the wild card.
Who's number 2 overall?
Number 2 overall is the White Sox. But that's because they're leading their division, and they're like it's all about division.
I know.
If Boston wins that division, they're gonna be number 1. Whoever wins the American League East is gonna be the number 1 seed. So that's just how you got. Yeah.
Wait, the American League East is deciding everything?
The American League, yes.
Yeah, because that's where New York and
Tampa
Baltimore
and Boston is at, and they're
Tampa. Yeah, Tampa.
All of them have 60 wins. No one else has 60 wins in the American League besides the 3 American League East teams.
Yeah, okay, so they'll be number 1, and then who's gonna be number 2?
White Sox or the Astros. One of those.
How much are they up on the Guardians?
The White Sox?
Yeah,
they're up 2 games on Cleveland.
I think they could overtake them.
You think Cleveland can overtake the White Sox?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think they will.
I mean, it's only 2 games. We were down like 15 last year. Don't forget that.
I know. I just like the White Sox story, so I'm just like, you know what I mean.
I like the White Sox in general. I think they're actually pretty good. I mean, like, I don't know about pretty good, but
they're
solid.
They're not what everyone expected them to be.
No, not at all. Last year they had the worst record ever.
Yeah.
And this year they're about to win the division or coming close to it.
Yeah.
But I think that they're going to White Sox.
So you think Cleveland overtakes?
I think Cleveland will overtake them for that second seed.
Or drop to the 3rd wild card.
That's going to be tough.
That means they're going to have to like win because that means they're only going to be a game up on Minnesota and Texas. That means they could miss it.
They could miss the playoffs entirely. Yeah.
Like whoever's
That's gonna be interesting story to watch.
whoever's second in your guys' division has a very good chance of missing the playoffs.
Right. No, I did. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know.
And
A
then
very good chance too.
Houston's pretty much like it's them in Seattle, and they are up 4 games on Seattle.
Okay.
I don't think they lose that. I don't think Seattle just doesn't do much for me.
Yeah, they should be doing better too. I first of all want to say I know Canzone mashes.
Mm-hmm.
Canzone rakes.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, hey, so we went to high school. I probably told the story before, but we went to high school against each other.
Mm-hmm.
I already saw it. Right, he was so fast, and he
going
hit the
to
ball
the
so hard, and he threw 95 from the mound.
Did you know he was going to the bigs?
I did not know that because I met Dingler too.
Dylan Digler?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dingler played at Jackson, which is right now is in Canton, which is we played them for our first game our senior year. And he hit a ball that hit the wall in the same second. It was like hit fence. Like I didn't even I couldn't even track it. I was in center field. He hit it
Over
and I heard it hit the fence next. Oh. So like I knew he was different than everyone else. Canzone was like really good. I wouldn't say he was like that. Yeah. I wouldn't say he was that far ahead at that time, but when he went to Ohio State and I was like kind of just checking on I would check on him like every once in a while. I was like, dude, this dude's like nasty. Mm-hmm. Like, he bat like 300, had like 10, 15 bombs. I was like, okay, all right. And then he got drafted, and I was like, and then I just kept kind of like following him through, and yeah, he rakes. He used to come to my job to hit, so I got to see him like on the daily. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, no, but he developed like he's solid. And then Luke Raley is from Lake Erie. He went to Lake Erie College, it was the same conference as mine. Okay, and he can hit too. So I thought they were going to be a lot better this year. And then they got Naylor, right?
They do have Naylor, yeah.
And the best staff in baseball. Maybe the Dodgers, but
they also gave away Luis Castillo to the White Sox.
I mean, it wasn't giving him away. He was horrible.
Yeah, bro, but you can't like afford to just give you didn't get a starting pitcher back for that.
But I don't think you needed one from him. I mean, so look, they got Gilbert.
Race with Houston,
huh?
And when you're in that tight of a playoff race with Houston, like you ended up getting Taylor Ward, which is a good pickup, I believe.
Not really.
But it's my point. So it's like, what was
and then I don't know what happened to Julio, bro. I mean, 3 years ago, I would have told you he's gonna be one of the best players to ever play.
Dude, is he getting overrated?
Because he's getting old to the point where I can't just keep saying like, "Hey, man, you're just young, bro."
Because every year it's like, oh, Julio's starting off bad again. Every year, right? But then at some point it's like, you gotta like turn it up, brother. Like you can't just like keep having these 5-month periods of you not being good. Like, you know what I mean? And then,
but like, it's funny because like, it's not that he's doing bad. Mm-hmm. Because I mean, he's batting 270 for his career, 790 OPS, 126 OPS plus.
But like right now, he's 255 with 16.
Yeah, but see, like, look, here's the thing though. It's not that he's doing bad. It's just we had high expectations for him.
He's not, bro. They gave him a 12-year deal in his rookie year. Like he ain't living up to that yet. Is he? Am I wrong?
Yeah. I mean, is he one of the best center fielders? Yes.
Yes.
But I was expecting him to be one of the best players.
Yeah, like PCA is a better player than he is.
Yes, and I was expecting him to not be Mike Trout, but like be that kind of productive hitter.
Bro, he is supposed to be an MVP caliber player in the American League. He is.
He has all the tools, the athleticism, all the ability. It's just something about him. He can't put it all together
yet. But it's also like
for long stretches.
When do you start losing confidence in him?
I don't think. See, but here's the thing. I've already lost the thing that he's going to be the best player in the league or one of them. But I do think he's a very good player.
Yeah.
But I just wanted him. It's like he's like Tatis. He's in the same boat as Tatis for me. It's like you guys are supposed to be like monsters, and you're good.
Okay.
You're good, but you're not like.
But we shouldn't be saying you're good about you. Like you shouldn't.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like that's how I feel. It's a weird boat to be in the boat that they're in, because it's not fair. Because they definitely are better than average. They're not average players.
Yeah.
It's just I wanted you to be better than average.
Expectations that we have put on them, and because of their
ability and the thing they show them. Yes,
yeah.
It wasn't misplaced to me.
Huh?
I don't think we have misplaced expectations.
No.
I think
we don't put like crazy expectations on guys that shouldn't be reaching them.
Exactly. So, like for example, I told you from the beginning, I'm not really a huge fan of Bazana, especially now as the number one pick, right? So, like if he goes and does really well, I'll be wrong, but I'm not gonna sit here and say just because you're the number one overall pick, you're supposed to be really, really, really good.
No, right.
You know what I'm saying? Now I have huge expectations on Caglione, and he's starting to show that that was the right idea. I had huge expectations for Christian Moore. He disappointed me so far. Yeah. Cam Smith also disappointed me.
I told you.
I still believe in him now. Kirby.
I'm not a big Cam Smith. I was never a big Cam Smith guy.
Kirby disappointed me.
Kirby, yeah.
I have had him for Cy Young for like 2 years now, and he hasn't been close.
You might as well just not call. I guarantee you don't call it next year that he's gonna win Cy Young. He'll have a Cy Young candidate year for sure.
Bro, he didn't make me mad, bro. George Kirby is supposed to be a beast.
Let's go on to this next segment real quick before we get off of here.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, it's gonna be a really, really fun last couple months of the season. I can't wait, bro. It's a tight race in the American League and tight race in the wild card, and it's just like I think the playoff field is gonna be really, really set. The American League is wide the heck open. So like
wide open.
I don't know who the heck's gonna come out of there. I got Boston right now, but you never know. But yeah, real quick before we get out of here, I wanted to do this segment because I've been seeing discourse on social media of like, oh, who's overrated, who's whatever. Give me your top three going into 2026. Your top three most overrated NFL players.
NFL. Overrated.
Your top three. Two of mine are quarterbacks.
All right. I want an honorable mention for this first one.
Okay.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Is he overrated though? I think he's just a disappointment.
He was supposed to be a monster, and they kept blaming on the quarterback. And I just think he's just not there. I just watched his training camp. He's dropping passes left and right, wide open. I don't know. Okay, now number one, CJ Stroud.
Okay.
I think when he said he was top 5, it's over for you.
Yeah,
they ain't no top 5 now.
Yeah, you're bugging, brother.
2, this one's gonna be controversial. Drake May.
Okay, I thought about him. I was gonna put him in there. He was one of my honorable mentions.
I don't think he's top 5.
Okay.
I'm not even sure he's top 8.
Okay.
I mean, maybe I'm tripping.
I got you.
And then my last and final one, you're going to be surprised by this one. AJ Brown.
Ooh. So you got 2 Patriots on there.
Yes. Okay. They're on the same team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, okay.
I do think he's good.
I want you to explain the AJ one.
But I think he doesn't get the separation he used to.
No, he does not.
And he's not the high pointer he used to be.
No, he's not.
So I don't think. I think him and what's the guy? What's the boy? The dude from Diggs. I think him and Diggs are in the same boat in this, so they could both be in there if you want.
Okay.
Where it's like you're almost paying for the name at this point,
Okay.
more than the receiver.
The receiver.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there.
All right. That got me. I didn't expect AJ Brown on that one. I didn't expect
Yeah.
AJ Brown on that one. That was.
I don't think he's this number. I don't think he's a top 5 receiver anymore.
Okay.
I don't think that. I don't think that.
That's a hot one. That's a hot one for sure.
We'll see. We'll see if it's hot.
I'm gonna start off with my 2 quarterbacks that I got as the most overrated. Number 1, Caleb
Williams.
Yeah.
I knew it.
If you look at the stats, all right, 50% completion percentage. That's pretty bad. In the 50s, pretty bad. He makes,
especially in a league where it's this wide open.
Yes, he makes unreal throws.
Yes.
Throws that nobody else can make.
Yes.
But he can't even hit, like, he can't hit a 6-yard hitch. Like,
dude, he's the Tatis
of the NFL.
Football.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tatis at shortstop, not in right field.
That's a perfect thing for that.
All the easy stuff makes it look really hard.
Number 2 to me was I was gonna go with this one guy that was to me like a little too easy because of what surrounding him, which was Herbert. I don't want to like say Herbert, even though I think he is overrated based on where
I do too.
But
I do
I'm
too.
just like, I think that's too easy of an answer. My number 2 could be viewed as a hot take, probably from you.
Trevor Lawrence.
No, he stinks. He sucks. Josh Allen.
I don't know. What is
Josh
okay?
Allen and Joe
Okay.
Burrow for me.
What is Joe Burrow's fine. I'm fine with that one.
Okay.
What is overrated about Josh Allen? Because like I do think he's locked in the top 3, but having ranked as number 1 is overrated.
And all these lists going into this year, they have him ranked as the best quarterback in the NFL.
Okay, now
He is not that.
but he is in that realm though.
I don't think so, Brennan. Like I'm telling you, we already talked about his last episode of I'm taking a lot of quarterbacks over him from in an all even playing field, especially going on a playoff run. To me, having him as the number 1 guy is overrated when I would take all these other guys over him. Or at least 4 or 5 other guys over him. Like that to me is like overrated. You said yourself you're taking Hurts over Josh in a even playing field with a good team and in a playoff run. So it's like,
Yeah, I'm taking a few.
like you're taking a few guys, like
A few.
yes,
Not
but
too many though. And if I got Josh Allen, I ain't mad about it.
I think he is on that. He's starting to teeter on that overrated because it's also
So do you consider him a floor raiser or a ceiling raiser?
we talked about this.
You said floor, right?
He is a floor raiser. He does
Okay.
he does make teams that should not be as good look better than what they are. I will give you that.
Yeah.
100%. But he's also a direct reason as to why the Bills have not.
But okay, let's say would it change your mind? Let's say they hold that lead against the Chiefs.
Broncos? Oh, the Chiefs. Okay.
No, the Chiefs. And remember when he lost the game when Mahomes got the 13-second drive or whatever?
Yeah.
Let's say he holds that lead, they make it to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Even if he loses it, does that change your mind at all?
See, I didn't blame him for that. I after that year, I was like, yo, like, Josh can't do anything different than what he did. He was
okay,
phenomenal.
but I'm saying, but then he would have a track record of winning at some point.
But then,
I know.
They changed the rules.
I know.
And he's still at 0-3 in games where they've changed the rules for him.
I know what happened next.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like,
what I'm saying is, would it have changed if he had already won it, though?
If he had already won it, he beat
No, I'm saying, like, let's say he made it, even if he lost the Super Bowl.
Right.
Winning that game and being in the Super Bowl.
Depends what happens in the Super Bowl.
But he would have been better. He would already have made it further than Lamar, than
I understand.
other than Burrow. Burrow's the only one that's actually.
Burrow has made it further than both of them, and I still take both of them over Burrow.
Really? Now that's interesting. The only question for Burrow, the health part.
It's a huge part, yeah.
But is that the only thing? It's not the quarterback play.
The
Because I think
quarterback
he's
play,
pretty
no,
clutch.
He's phenomenal. Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say
As a quarterback, he is phenomenal.
it's really difficult. Really difficult to judge him because of his he lacks the best ability, which is availability.
Yes.
So it is hard it's hard to say I'll take him over him because of that ability.
Right.
But I think if we're just looking at it in terms of quarterback play, I do think Burrow is like one of three. But as soon as I factor in the other stuff, that's when he drops to the 2 more spots for me.
Okay.
So he's the 5th best quarterback in the league.
To you.
I think consensus he'd be yeah, you're right. Yeah, to me. Because I think a lot of people have him top 4.
I think most people have him top 4.
That's what I'm saying. And I would take Stafford, personally.
I would take Stafford over Burrow as well.
So that was my 4th.
Josh Allen as well.
So it's in terms of quarterback play. Mahomes, Allen, Stafford, and Lamar.
Okay.
In terms of quarterback play.
Yeah.
Now, if you ask me to take me to a playoff series, it's Mahomes, Stafford, Hurts.
Okay.
Burrow.
You taking Stafford in the playoff run over Jalen?
No. I said, did I say him second?
Mahomes, Stafford, Hurts.
Okay, I was just kind of naming them.
Okay,
Mahomes is always first, but yes.
You taking Stafford in all?
Yes, I think he's more lethal.
Okay.
What I mean by lethal
Because of his passing.
is, yeah, like he's capable of giving me 40, 45. I know Jalen Hurts has done that, but I don't think that's like a normal thing that he could do. Like, honestly, the way the Rams were constructed, it really never was a really good defense. So they really did have to score a lot to just even win the games.
I'll give you that. This year is going to be different.
It is going to be different.
Like,
I don't know. That's a tough question. That's a good look. That's a toss-up. Boom. You can have either way. I'm not mad at you if you go Hurts, Stafford. I'm not mad if you go Stafford, Hurts. Because I like Hurts in the playoffs. But Hurts is like the perfect playoff quarterback.
Okay.
Because he's not going to go out of his way to try and win it, but he's also not going to cost it either. You know what I mean?
Sure.
He's very Brady-esque.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like Brady, he don't really have those like crazy throws in the playoffs, but he doesn't have those like huge stinkers either. You know what I mean? Like he was buns against Mayfield.
Yeah.
You remember that his last playoff game? He was buns.
No, his last playoff game was against Dallas. He
was I thought it was the 2 picks.
No, and his last game was against Dallas. He got in 2020. Was it?
Was that 3 or 2?
22 when he lost to Dallas in the wild card round. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because that was the year after the Super Bowl. Yeah, because they just beat Mahomes. But yeah, if you look at him, like he doesn't make crazy throws. I mean, like yes, he has made some. I'm not saying he's never made a crazy throw, and he has the best quarterback game of all time, which was that 20. Was that 17? Foles in him.
Oh yes.
17. Yeah, that was the craziest quarterback game of all time. But yeah, he's very Brady-esque in that sense, where he's not going to get in the way, but he's also not going to lose you the game. Like he's going to be. I mean, like it's like absolutely perfect. Like even Mahomes, as talented as he is, he scares me more than Jalen Hurts does because he will try something crazy in the worst moment possible.
Yeah.
But then it's funny because he's a double-edged sword. He'll try something crazy and make it happen. Like the punt he threw in San Fran. He just threw it straight up in the air.
Oh, okay.
And remember when Tyreek came all the way back and caught it like a punt?
Yeah. Just tossed it up.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. But it's just, I don't know. But I know Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. I don't know why they say that. That's recency bias.
Yeah, it is recency
Mahomes
bias.
is the best quarterback in the league. I would say Allen falls in that like 6th range for me. In terms of like, if I had to go through a playoff.
Overrated though, based on where they're ranking him.
No, because he's gonna be up for MVP.
Yeah, he's always gonna be up for MVP.
I'm saying he's gonna be right in the talks of it. So, like, yes, he is a top tier quarterback. It's hard to be overrated when you're actually top tier.
Yeah, but it's when you're being ranked as the best and you don't really have anything to show for it, Brendan.
I got his MVP.
Which is a disputable one.
Maybe
It is. Lamar.
it is. It is disputable. I have him winning it, slight edge.
Lamar should have won that MVP.
I wouldn't have been mad I would have been a little upset, but I don't think it would have been like this egregious, like, oh dang, Lamar was played like Tyrod Taylor and won it. Like
no,
it was dang, Tyrod Taylor's catching a bunch of strays today.
So, yeah, that's you though. You're the one.
I'm so sorry, Tyrod. Cleveland legend. But yeah, no. And then what's your third one?
My third one. All right, this is a little bit of a Chris Jones.
The tackle?
Yeah.
Why?
He's talked about as like the best defensive tackle in the league.
Yeah, that is kind of funny.
He hasn't had a defensive player of the year. He hasn't he's given up on his team multiple times.
That's what I was gonna say.
Like, have you seen the clips, bro?
Bro, there's been clips I've seen where he literally stopped. Yeah, stopped playing. And then the play came right by him.
Yeah.
And then don't forget the time oh my God. The Arrowhead against Brady. He lined up offsides.
Lined up offsides, yeah.
Brother was a whole head in front of the line. Like, I'm talking about from the neck up was over the line. Like, how do you not know that you're past the ball by that much? First and 10. Come on, bro.
Bro, that game against Jacksonville last year where he literally, they snapped the ball and he just stood there and let Trevor Lawrence score. Like, I can't even imagine what they told him in film the next day.
Yeah, you can't have moments like that. I agree. But I mean, he is really when he you know who else? It's Watt. I think he's phenomenal.
Oh.
I think he's phenomenal, but he's not very good against the run.
I mean, he's an edge.
And he doesn't hold his lanes trying to get sacks.
Yeah, but he also gets 18 sacks. So it's
yeah, but if you're only, I was listening to somebody talk about it, and it was like that's good, but it hurts if you don't hold your sides and stuff like that. It can let things go, and especially when you have quarterbacks like Lamar in the thing where they're looking for just that little bit of a gap to slip into. Like, you're trying to get sacks, we need to contain him. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But I mean, he is a beast. Don't get me twisted. Who's better, him or JJ? Like, you walk in the house, they walk into the house, the Watt house.
I think
who you being like, man?
I think
you were like that, bro. You was
JJ
good though.
Right now is greater. I think TJ is better.
Really?
Yes, I think TJ has the chance to be greater than JJ.
Really?
AJ to me is the greater one. Like, JJ is greater. He is.
Okay.
I mean, I love both of them. I love the Watt brothers. They're insane.
On that topic, give me an underrated. One underrated each.
I'm gonna give you one underrated player, and then we can get out of here.
Yep.
One underrated player. One underrated offensive and one underrated defensive. All
yep.
right. One underrated offensive player. I hadn't thought about this, so it's underrated.
Underrated.
I'd say becoming really underrated is Devontae Smith.
Okay.
I say if you look at wide receiver list, he's not.
He's never. Yeah, you're right. He's never really on it.
But he is
productive. 1,000 yards
with another 1,000-yard guy next to him. He's got the chance to. He's going to showcase this year why he is a true number one receiver.
Him or Ibuka?
I'm still gonna go. Still gonna go Smitty.
Still gonna go Smitty.
Yeah,
I like Ibuka though.
But Ibuka had a fall off after week 4 last year.
Yeah, so did Baker Mayfield.
Baker was horrendous, bro. That was the Bucks were bad. They were just bad after week 5 last year. But I think as a receiver, Smitty's one of the best route runners. His high point is absurd.
Especially how small he is.
His durability. Like he's so durable. He's so good. He's just really really good. Underrated on defense. I'm gonna say Jordan Davis. I know I went to Eagles there. I don't want to. I know, but that's kind of
I
like
mean, that's fair though.
have more access to, as far as like watching on an everyday basis. Jordan Davis. Jordan
That's fair.
Davis is probably he's probably in the conversation for a top 5 defensive tackle in the league, and he's
I
not
think
talked
so.
about much.
No, he's not.
Jalen
He's
Carter
not.
to me
Yeah.
is not overrated or underrated. I think he's appropriately rated. He's phenomenal, and he just got his money as he deserves. But Jordan Davis is he was a game wrecker when Jalen Carter didn't play last year, bro. Like sacks, stuffing the run. Like the Eagles, they don't give up rush yards when he's in the game. They just don't. And when he's on special teams, he just creates such a havoc for the line to try to get up a field goal. Like he blocked two field goal attempts last year. Like he's very very good. So I know I went to Eagles there, but what give me your underrated guys.
I got Jamison Williams.
Love him, love him.
I think he could easily be a number 1
Yeah,
and easily be on the top list.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for he had to share targets with the Gibbs. I mean not Gibbs. What's his name? Yeah, Amon Ra. Hey, first of all, them boys are nice.
Are you serious?
What?
The Rams had Aaron Donald in for a workout today.
Uh-oh. Hey, look, sometimes you can't scratch that itch. It's no point. When I see him work out, it's no point not playing.
But bro, what you doing?
Can you imagine him and Myles Garrett?
That's what's gonna happen.
Oh my God. Even if Aaron Donald's like a third of the player he was.
We play them week 4, bro.
I mean, that could be okay.
At the crib though, so I might have to see if I go to that.
You ain't going. You always say you're going somewhere.
Nah, I go to games. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I go to games. But who's your defensive player?
Jared Verse.
Ooh, I like it.
Okay. Now, people are talking about him like he's just this okay player because we traded him for Myles Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
So they're trying to act like we got fleeced or something. No. I think Cleveland got a really good deal and getting an all-pro back. And he's a pretty good edge rusher.
He is.
I mean, he's not Myles Garrett.
No one is, but yeah.
But he's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, like, I need us to stop pretending like we just got chicken feet.
Yeah, like
back for Myles Garrett.
No.
I think we made a really good, and we got those picks.
If you were going to give up Myles Garrett, that's probably the best trade you could have gotten.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Unless you were getting also like if you trade him to the Eagles and got Jalen Carter back. That's
and an honorable mention is another Eagle, DeJean.
I was going to say Quinyon.
Really? See, I mean, I think Quinyon Mitchell's considered one of the best.
Bro, he's not talked about it. He's not talked about it.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's I believe it's Pat Surtain, Christian Gonzalez, and Quinyon Mitchell are the top 3 corners in the NFL.
I like that.
I like Derek Stingley and but I don't think I think those 3 guys are like the best, tier 1, and then everybody else comes after.
Then everybody else, yeah, I agree with that.
But he's talked about like, bro, in the Madden ratings, he's like the 10th best corner. Like,
ooh, I don't know about that.
They had Sauce Gardner over him, Devon Witherspoon. They had.
I mean, Sauce grades and
Sauce Gardner's as
he grades better in certain areas, but I don't know. I don't think he's overall better. Huh?
He shuts down the entire field. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's overall better. I think Sauce grades better in certain areas, but nah, I disagree with that.
Yeah, very much.
But yeah, I'm gonna go. I would say honorable mention Cooper DeJean.
That's a good.
I think because he's white.
He's a white.
Just overlook him.
Like
he's the only white safety that I know of.
No, he's a corner.
Okay. I'm going.
Blankenship's a white safety.
No, okay, yeah. So no, I'm talking about DeJean though. Yeah, he can play a little bit. I like him.
He's nice.
I like him.
But hey, man, so we can wrap up there, bro. I like this. I'm definitely clipping that segment to post on a freeform video tomorrow. But look, support, man. Hit that like, subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed already. Push this channel out to however many people you can, man. Comment everything you guys can do. Keep with the support. We're growing little by little. Cannot wait, man. We'll see you guys next time.
Yes, sir.